Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be sitting down and filming a Valentine's Day look. I love filming Valentine's Day looks. I just love the colors behind Valentine's Day. You know, the reds, the pinks. They're just purple even. They're just my favorite. So I wanted to sit down and film a Valentine's Day look for you guys. If you guys have any plans for Valentine's Day, I know it's hard with COVID. You really can't go out and do much, which kind of sucks, but there's always things that you can do at home. Like you can have a date night at home. You could play a game, you could do a puzzle. There's always something you can do at home. So if you are celebrating Valentine's Day this year, please be safe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload, and check out my social medias. They are here on the page as well as down in the description bar. Let's jump right into the video, guys. All right, you guys, so I have zoomed you guys in. I have my brows done. I applied MAC Painterly Paint Pot for my eyeshadow base, and I do have a piece of tape here because I want to do this specific look where you have like a line above the crease and then it connects to a wing. So hopefully we can achieve that look. I'm going to go in with the Morphe 39S palette. You guys, I have been loving this palette recently and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. Like, look at all these Valentine's Day colors. It's truly a beautiful, beautiful palette. So we are going to use this today. So I actually am going to use a technique that I learned on Instagram for this look. So I do have a paintbrush here. You don't necessarily have to use a paintbrush, but you can use paintbrushes to do your makeup if you don't have the right brush that you need. But I am going to go in with this pink right here, and I'm going to kind of line that above the crease, you know, where I want it to go. So I have some on my brush here, and I'm just going to start drawing a line. And hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. We're going to the edge of the tape here. And then what I want to do is I want to create a wing on my eyelid. So I'm just gonna keep this for right now because I probably will go in with some type of concealer or like an eyeshadow base to clean up the lid. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to go in with that same color that we just used and kind of smoke it out a little bit. Doing this technique, honestly, it's a process. It definitely does take a while. I remember when I first did it, you definitely need practice, I'll say that. Also, I know I mentioned in the beginning of this video about, staying safe for Valentine's Day, and there's always things that you can do at home. If you don't have a Valentine, please be your own Valentine. You don't need no man or woman for Valentine's Day. Buy yourself candy. Buy yourself flowers. I've definitely done that in my single years. And there's nothing wrong with self-care and, just taking care of you on Valentine's Day, especially if you are single. So this is a good technique to use when you want to do a cut crease, but you're not very good at cut creases. I know exactly what you mean. I am so terrible at them, you guys. Like, I'm the literal worst. So now we're going to take a different color. I'm going to go in with this darker pink right here. It's kind of like a magenta color. And we're going to do the same thing on our pencil brush. We're just going to kind of deepen up the line a little bit more. This technique, honestly, you guys, is just all about blending. It's really what it's about. And if you're having a hard time blending too, like, this definitely looks very harsh. You can always just go in with a fluffy brush and just blend out the edges just to get like a more soft appearance. I want to use some glitter in today's look as well. So I really hope this look comes together. Like, it's nice when you have a look in mind and you do it and you're like, you actually create it. You just feel like so accomplished, like you just feel like you achieved your goal. So I'm hoping I get that feeling by the end of this video. But this is what it's looking like so far. It looks like a really cool cut crease look. And I think actually what we're going to do is we're going to take a blender brush here, and I think I want to go back in with that same color, just just a smidge, just a smidge. And just blend this out. The further at the end of the handle you hold your brush, the lighter the blend will be, if that makes sense. Like, it'll be a more softer blend since you're not applying as much pressure. So that's also a tip for you to know. Now I think since we got our color down, I think I'm gonna go in with a even lighter pink. I'm gonna go in with this pink right here. It's a nice bubblegum pink. And on the same brush, just going to get a little bit of that color and apply it at the very edge of the look here. Again, just focusing on blending all the shadows together. I do have a little bit of, it looks like orange on here. I think I had some product left over on this brush, but we're gonna go back in with that magenta color and we're just gonna blend right over that. Tape is also really good if you can't create that straight line. I love using this technique. It's just pretty much does the work for you, you know what I mean? So when you take off the tape, it just reveals like this beautiful straight line. And then gonna go back in with that bubblegum pink and just try to get what little bit of space we have left. Obviously I took the look a little high. You don't have to do that. You can keep, you know, some space between your brow and the eyeshadow look as well, but I obviously went a little too high, but I think it still looks fine. What I want to do now is I'm going to take the Painterly paint pot from MAC that we use to prime our eyelids, and I'm just going to apply this to the lid. This is just going to help clean up some of the eyeshadow. It's essentially the same as using concealer to do like a cut crease. So now I want to go back in with that paintbrush that I was talking about, and we're going to take that first pink color that we used and we're going to create a wing, and we're going to connect it to the outer line that we have. Hopefully you guys are able to see what I'm doing. So we've connected it to the outer line here, and then basically what we're going to do is we're just going to go in and add all the other pinks that we did. So I'm going to go in and use that darker magenta shade now, and we're just going to apply it over the line that we created. We just want to make sure that we're using the same colors as we used up here, just so it all, you know, looks good together like that. And then if you want, you can smoke it out. You can use a pencil brush just to make it more seamless. Like that, so it doesn't look as harsh. You can see it kind of blended out really well. I want to use some glitter now. I don't know if I should put any color on the lid. I don't think I will. But for glitters, I have the Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitters. I have the shade Grind right here, which is a nice baby pink, and I also have the shade Catcall right here. I don't know which one I want to go in with. Probably this one, Catcall, I'll probably go in with. And what I want to do is I want to line the crease line here, and I want to line, I think, above the eyeliner line that we just created. So I'm going to mix up my glitter, and let's hope we can achieve this. This is literally the hardest part. For me, applying any glitter is always difficult, and trying to get it the same on this eye too. That's also just as difficult. So we're gonna just line where your lid is bare and where the eyeshadow begins. And hopefully you guys are able to see. So there we have the first line of glitter. You can go in with as many coats as you want. You know, if you want it to be more sparkly, more glittery, you can go in and add as much layers as you want. So I'll probably go in with another layer just for some added sparkle. These glitters are so good, you guys. They're the first high-end glitters that I ever bought, and I bought these, I don't even know, probably when they first came out, like years ago. So the fact that they still look this good years later, is saying something. All right, so we have the top line done, and you do want to make sure that it dries, because if you blink or anything like that, or you just touch your skin touches the glitter, it's going to transfer. So you do want to make sure that it dries. I always go in with a fan because I have it, but it typically doesn't take very long to dry. So now what I want to do is I want to line right above this eyeliner line that we have here and connect it to the first glitter line. I know it sounds complicated and it seems like it'll be difficult, but I think it will look good in the end. I hope that's the goal, right? So again, we're gonna do the same technique. Whew, you guys, I literally like held my breath that whole time because I'm not very steady when I'm breathing. But this is the line that we have going on. I don't know that I'll go in with 2 coats. Okay, maybe I will, just to make it all look the same amount of sparkling glittery, but I don't want this line down here to be too thick because it's not gonna look right. So I'm trying to keep it very thin, but I will go in with a second layer just to, you know, keep it consistent with the top. All right, there we go. Again, make sure you wait for the eyeliner to dry so it doesn't transfer anywhere on your lid. And now you can go in and remove the tape. And look at that sharp line. It looks so good, right? If you don't have any tape, you can obviously go in with a makeup wipe or any makeup remover and just clean up the line there. But I just like the sharpness that the tape gives. So I'm going to do my face and the other eye off camera, and we will be back to finish up this video. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look. I went in with Kiss Lashes in the style Page Boy, and I went in with this ColourPop nude liner in the shade Honeydew. I just felt like a nude liner would look really good with the pink. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. This is exactly how I envisioned the look, so I feel very accomplished right now with how it turned out. It definitely just takes a lot of time. It's very time consuming just because you have to go in with so many layers, and so trust me, I get it, but I'm so happy with how the look turned out. Also, if you guys do not know, I did make a TikTok, so if you want to, make sure you follow me on TikTok as well. I want to do mini tutorials on TikTok, which I've already started, and I also want to do mini makeup reviews as well, so that is linked down in the description bar if you want to follow me. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this look. I absolutely love it. I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day, especially with the glitter. I think it just adds a touch, like a nice touch to the overall look. And it's like you did a cut crease without actually cutting your crease, which is really, really nice. So yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you don't have somebody to celebrate it with, again, buy yourself some candy, do a self-care day, buy yourself some flowers. You know, we all love, you know, feeling good, and why not make yourself feel good? You know what I mean? All right, guys, I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.